Hello Virgo, and welcome to your monthly love reading of May 2020. So for this reading, I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot and the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards, but I won't be taking a card from this deck until the end of the reading. So I'll be using the Witch's Tarot. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards and set the intention for you. And what I'm going to do is that on the left side is going to be the Divine Feminine energies, and on the right side is going to be the Divine Masculine energies, okay? So be mindful that this is not gender specific, that it is just regarding energies. So whichever energy you resonate the most will be the message for you, okay? All right, so let's give a shuffle and see what's in store for the feminines. So we have the Three of Cups. That's great. We have connection and sharing. And we have the Nine of Wands. The Strength card. Okay, so courage. For the Divine Masculines, we have the Two of Swords. We have Temperance. Okay, so harmony within the relationship. And we have the Ten of Cups. That's great. So we have connection and family and love. And the overall energy, we have the King of Wands. Okay, Virgo. So let's see your reading. All right, so for the feminines, we start off with the Three of Cups. So what the Three of Cups is suggesting is that the feminines really are connecting with their masculines at this time. They are feeling a strong union with him, or with other people as well. There could be a get-together with friends, a little party or hangout. But the Divine Feminines are definitely enjoying the Divine Masculine's company. There could be other people as well, maybe a third party that is sharing the connection along with the masculine. So looks like the three of them are getting together and enjoying the friendship perhaps, or it can just be him and her, but she's definitely feeling a strong bond with the Divine Masculines at this time, and she's definitely getting together with other people and and sharing their cups. So it's definitely a card of friendship and love and union and reunion. So I feel overall she's just definitely enjoying the connection with other people at this time, in her environment with her Divine Masculines, and perhaps with his friends as well. But there's definitely a level of fun and entertainment, I feel. With the Divine Masculines, I see the Two of Swords. So this Two of Swords is telling me that he's a little bit closed off right now in regards to the relationship. I don't feel that he's putting much his effort. He's shielding his heart at this time, even though things are looking good in regards to their relationship and their friendships with her and with other people. He's still a little bit in the fence and still not willing to open up his heart space for whatever reason. He could have been hurt in the past with his Divine Feminine. He could be just extra cautious with the relationship at this time. So in regards to him in the relationship, he is a little bit, he's shielding himself for a bit, whereas she feels a little bit more open in regards to the relationship and wants to share her cup, and not only with him but with other people, okay? Now in regards to her heart space, we have the Nine of Wands. So perhaps the Divine Masculine's form of still being shielded and not giving much of himself could be making the Divine Feminines a little bit on guard, a little bit cautious with approaching him, and still being a little bit defensive and allowing him into her heart as well, seeing that, you know, he could be backing off a bit and not giving too much of himself. So this could be affecting the Divine Feminine's emotions and heart and her love and her heart space, and could be a little bit guarded in regards to his reaction towards the relationship. All right, with the Divine Masculine's heart space, there is a level of harmony and balance. Maybe he's trying to balance out the connection with him and his feminine. Perhaps there's a lot of opposite energies between him and her, and so he's just trying to harmonize the relationship at this time, trying to blend both opposites together, trying to control his temperament, perhaps trying to keep a level of harmony within himself, trying to understand the differences between him and his Divine Feminine. So really trying to blend his energies with her so that they can come into a compromise with each other. So he is making the effort here, I feel, even though he's a little bit closed off here with the Two of Swords, shielding his heart a bit. He's still willing in his heart to give himself. He does seem to be a bit closed off in regards to the relationship, but emotionally in his heart space, he's very open to it. He's willing to, you know, to give his cup and blend the opposite of energies. That's very interesting. So in regards to how the Divine Feminine views him, she is a little bit, I think, more courageous, trying to have inner strength to follow through with the relationship, even though she has been kind of hurt in the past here with him and kind of a bit on guard with him emotionally, not letting him, you know, go through her heart space and not allowing herself to be vulnerable. She's still gaining the courage to approach him, to kind of come to a compromise with him, I feel, having the strength and courage to maybe confront him as well, right? Confront the opposite energies. And I feel like he's trying to balance and harmonize the relationship at the same time, but I feel like she has a lot to say as well, and so is probably confronting the lie and confronting him and being very courageous about it and communicating the situation as well. And I feel like he kind of understands this, and so he is being patient with his emotions and blending the energies together and harmonize it. So he's allowing peace and harmony to take place into the relationship and not letting the situation affect him as much. And at the same time, she kind of views him as, you know, she needing to temper, you know, tame him. I feel like she's in a way taming the lion, right? And I feel this is the Divine Feminine and this could be the Divine Masculine, and it seems as if he's tamed in a sense, right? And you see this with the Temperance, that he is a bit more on the calmer side of things. So she's definitely using her strength to create harmony as well. For the Divine Masculines, I feel like he does view her in a higher light. He does love her a lot. He does care about her a lot. It looks like he wants to form a family with her or just form a connection with her. This is a card of union. This is a card of family life and community as well. Maybe he sees her as a part of the community, and he feels quite fulfilled with her, and he feels quite content when he's around her or when he's thinking about his Divine Feminine. So here they are embracing each other, embracing the love they have for each other, right? And maybe perhaps there could be a potential marriage and kids in the future and stability, and really have a bright future together. So he is definitely embracing his Divine Feminine at this time, and perhaps that's why, you know, things are much more balanced, I feel, in regards to the relationship. He feels things are much more harmonized with her, and he can enjoy the connection with her, right? But still a bit on guard with the Two of Swords. He's still kind of shielding his emotions at this time, not allowing her to fully go into his heart space at this time. And at her end, you know, she is enjoying the connection with him and with other people as well, but still quite defensive and on guard with in regards to her Divine Masculine, but still having the courage to confront him and to have the inner strength to still allow herself to push herself to keep the relationship going, I feel, right? Kind of temper him in that way. So if we take a look at the overall energies between both of them, we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is about an individual that has a lot of fire in him and a lot of strength. So this could be throwing off the relationship at this time, seeing that they are opposite in energies, seeing that perhaps his energy can be a little bit more fiery and maybe hers can be a bit more calmer, watery, or earthly. So there is a contrast in energies between the both of them, and he's doing his best to harmonize the relationship, because I feel like they both can see the differences in their relationship, He is aware of his fiery nature. He is the King of Wands. He moves quite quickly, quite passionately in regards to the relationship, in regards to his projects, in regards to anything that he deals with. He is quite strong in that sense when it comes to the King of Wands. In regards to her, she is aware of his fiery nature as well, and could be throwing her off at the same time, because there is a bit of contrast of energies between the both of them. So this is why perhaps she could feel a little bit guarded with the relationship, because he could burn her sometimes. So they really have to come to a compromise. And I feel like he's making the effort here, right? And I feel like he does really care about her. And so because there's such a deep level of love here he has for her, that he's willing to put in the part to compromise in the relationship. So let's take a look at the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards to see regarding the relationship a bit further with the Divine Feminine and with the Divine Masculine energies. Okay, so for the Divine Feminines, we have Trapped in Fear. And for the masculines, we have Fulfillment of Wishes. So what this is saying is that she's still a little bit insecure about what's happening within the relationship. She's a little bit fearful and overthinking too much in regarding her connection with him. She is still hopeful, because I do see this light coming in, and I feel like there is still a level of hope in regards to the relationship. She's still feeling quite optimistic about it, and still wants to pursue it with her Divine Masculine, but it seems as if she is still overthinking about the relationship, and it could be because he is showing himself very strongly as the King of Wands, and that could affect her a lot. So I think it's just a matter of just having the courage to still confront the situation, even though she may be overthinking. And I think that's what's trapping her in fear at this time, and preventing her to move on forward courageously within her strength, right? So she needs to avoid thinking too much. Now with the Divine Masculines, we have Fulfillment of Wishes. And so Fulfillment of Wishes is suggesting that he's quite satisfied and content. He's quite content with the outcome of the relationship. He's quite fulfilled. Things are coming true for him because he is very connected with her. Because he does feel a level of connection with her. With the Ten of Cups, you know, it is a card of connection and family and love. So perhaps things are working out with the relationship in regards to the Divine Masculine's perspective, because he feels like things are working out, and there's a level of fulfillment in the results of the relationship, and wishes are coming true. There is a connection. I think there's a deep connection that he feels with his Divine Feminine, and I think that's why he feels quite contented with the outcome and is putting in the effort. I feel like he's mostly putting in the effort in regards with the Temperance, right? Because tempering any emotions that he may have, maybe controlling his fire a bit, because by doing this, you know, his wishes are coming true in regards to his connection with his Divine Feminine. So because he really desires this, he really desires this connection. And I think the feminines are just overthinking in regards to the relationship, because in his point of view, things are quite positive, and he views the relationship quite positively, right? So I think it's just a matter of the Divine Feminines lowering her defenses and allowing the relationship to progress, okay? Allowing it to move forward and not overthink and be trapped in fear, okay? Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this monthly love reading of May 2020. If you enjoyed this reading, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment below, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one. Bye!